Bit of breaking news we can bring you. Gary Lineker is due to return to hosting sport for the BBC. Sky Sports News understands. It's understood that the corporation will apologise to the match of the day presenter. It's unclear if he will be back on air for the FA Cup quarter-finals this weekend, but a BBC announcement is expected later today. Let's talk to our correspondent Ivor Bennett, who is outside the BBC. This is coming, Ivor, from our colleagues at Sky Sports News. No independent confirmation from the BBC yet, but it looks like Mr Lineker might be getting an apology.
Yes, I know, quite a dramatic development, yet another in this story, full of them, of course. As you say, this has come from Sky Sports News, and they understand that Gary Lineker will be returning to his sport presenting duties here at the BBC, with, as you say, an apology being made, not from him to the BBC, but instead from the BBC, the corporation, to the presenter himself. So quite an about turn in terms of events, where on Friday, remember, it was the BBC who asked him, told him to step back from presenting duties after he made that tweet. Remember, that tweet was made last Tuesday now. It's been going on this long. The original tweet was him likening the language used by the government to unveil their strategy to tackle small boat crossings to that used by Germany in the 1930s. That then resulted in him being removed from presenting duties, a move that clearly the BBC will now decide that probably backfired, because that resulted in all the pundit team, the presenting team, commentary team for Match of the Day stepping down, walking out in solidarity with Lineker. Clearly the BBC wants to avoid a repeat of that, and now, according to Sky Sports News, will be making this apology to Gary Lineker so that he can return to his presenting duties. This follows talks between the two sides going on throughout the weekend. No independent confirmation from the BBC yet. I have been putting calls into them repeatedly over the last 10-15 minutes since we heard this was about to happen, but nothing back yet. We'll bring it to you when we get that, but we're not sure when Lineker will return to the screen on BBC, but we understand it is imminent.